Good evening. My task is to introduce one of our honorees, Marsha Chapman. But once I got up here and I'm looking out at the audience and I see the diversity that is here, I am overwhelmed. And I think that you need to give yourselves a hand for being here tonight. You have no idea what a beautiful bouquet you make into my eyes tonight. Thank you so much. Marsha Chapman, a native of Long Beach, which is rare. Marsha was born in Long Beach at Seaside Hospital, which is now Long Beach Memorial Hospital, in case some of you did not know that. She was the second of 4 children to Sammy and Regina. They're both deceased. Martha has worked hard in the city of Long Beach. She attended Long Beach Public Schools and received her AA degree from Long Beach City College, her BS degree in Industrial Technology from West Coast University. She's a 1992 graduate of Leadership Long Beach, which is not an easy task to do, and a 2002 graduate of Dale Carnegie. In 1992 and 2000, she was the first African American to receive the Douglas Aircraft Company Boeing Management Club Member of the Year Award, and in 1994, the Douglas Volunteer of the Year Award. She was a board member for the Boeing Management Association and was the first African American and past president for McDonnell Douglas Long Beach Management Club. Marsha retired. All right, clap. Marsha retired from McDonnell Douglas Boeing Company after completing 40 years of service in December 2003. Marsha has retired, but she has not stopped. Marsha she served on the executive board of the Long Beach NAACP branch and co-chaired the NAACP Freedom Fund Banquet and past board member for the Long Beach American Lung Association and African American Coordinating Council. In 2001, she received the NAACP Liddy V. Grisby Award for outstanding and invaluable service to the community. And in 2007, the NAACP Unsung Sheroes Award. Marsha has served and worked diligently with us on the International City Theater Community Partnership Committee, and in 2010 received a Gold Long Beach Award from Mayor Robert Garcia. In 2005, she became a Long Beach Fire Department ambassador and has served as chairperson, secretary, and board member. As a fire ambassador, Marsha has represented the Long Beach Fire Department at many functions and throughout the city, and along with the team has provided the education to children in the Long Beach area schools. Marsha is the mother of 3 adult daughters, Charmaine, Charlene, and Cheryl, 6 grandchildren, and 13 great-grandchildren. I have worked with Marsha on many committees, and I've talked to you about the things that she has done, but in doing these things and in working in the community, one looks for certain attributes of a leader and of a servant leader. And so I'm going to share with you what I have observed in Marsha, and spelling out her name, in working with her on many committees. M is for being a multiple talented individual and an outstanding mother. A is for her adherence to being accountable. R is for her respect of all and being a role model for her children, whom inform me that their mother, Marsha, has inspired them to have compassion and humility and a strong desire to give back to the community. S is for her servant leadership, as she has served the Long Beach community in many roles. President of the National Council of Negro Women, and instrumental in conducting projects which enrich the lives of women through the Black Infant Health Project in collaboration with the Long Beach Department of Health and Human Services. As a board member of the Long Beach branch of NAACP, she's also serving the board member of the American Lung Association, as I said earlier. But these are things that indicate that she has the attributes to be a servant leader. And being a servant leader means you're also a servant follower. Marsha has no difficulty in being a follower or a leader, and she works hard at whatever she entitles herself to do. H is for humbleness, in that she rarely turns down requests from others for help. A is for being action-oriented, as demonstrated by her completed Leadership Long Beach, and being the go-to person when an organization wants information disseminated to others in the community. She's our town crier. Marsha is a grassroots servant leader who serves the community in a most unselfish manner. A statement made by Cicely Tyson reminds me of Marsha. Ms. Tyson stated, "I am not a quitter. I will fight until I drop. It's just a matter of having some faith in the fact that as long as you are able to draw a breath in this universe, you have a chance." Marsha, please come forward.
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Minnie Douglas, for that beautiful introduction, and thank you for all your kind words. And I mean, it just blew me away. Then I can see why people say, "Was she talking about me?" Okay. It's an honor to be one of the recipients of the Jean Lentzner Human Dignity Awards. I first met Jean in 1989, 28 years ago. We were on the same board for the African American Coordinating Council. I found the brochure and 1989, and at that time on the board was Aaron Lee, Redrita Grant Peterson, Margot Clark, Willie Williams, Ron Givens, Ruth Hayes, Richard Harris, Deborah Harris, Margot Cohort, who ended up being the director of NCCJ, and Jean Lentzner, Richard Love, Ralph Mosby, Dewey Smith, Camille Wembley, Paul Harris, Annie Hall, Norman Copeland, June Cooper, Naomi Bledsoe, Tony Batts, Bill Barnes, and Maurice Anderson. And out of that NCCJ was birthed ACC, African American Coordinating Council. So at that time, incidentally, the NCCJ breakfast only cost $5 per person. Since then, I've had the privilege to be a team member with some of the most awesome community volunteers and leaders in the city of Long Beach. I feel I have come full circle because I had the honor to introduce Jean Lentzner for an award he was receiving from either, I can't remember, NAACP, NCCJ, or NCNW, but it was at the Naval Weapons Shipyard Officers Club in Long Beach. That was many years ago. As Minnie had stated, on April 9th, 2003, I retired after 40 years with McDonnell Douglas Boeing Company. In 1963, I was hired as a clerk typist with a salary of $2.02 an hour, and the minimum wage in that year was $1.25. And the Douglas Company was building the DC-8 aircraft. The company helped raise my family, paid for my education, and contributed to my lifestyle. The most memorable events at the company was seeing the DC-9, the DC-10, MD-90, MD-80, MD-11, the C-17 take their maiden flights and from the tower on Long Beach, on Lakewood Boulevard. We had an opportunity to go to the tower there and see them take their flights from the Long Beach airport. In 1988 was when I was awarded the McDonnell Douglas Company Volunteer of the Year Award. So in that time at Douglas, my cheese was moved many times, and I retired as a media project planner in 2003. And as many said, I have volunteered for the Long Beach Fire Department ambassador, and I've been there for 14 years. And in a fiscal year, over 3,000 third graders in the Unified School District have been able to receive the Fire Ambassador Safety Program presentation. That's 1 year, but 14 years, 14 times 3,000. In 2010, Pastor Wayne and First Lady Marsha Cheney asked me to be the Antioch Church Secretary. It has been a privilege and an honor working for them. I've been a member for 39 years and I have served as an usher for 35 years. The late Pastor Joe Cheney Jr. said I received my leadership training from the church, and I only stand before you because of the grace of God. He brought me this far, and I am grateful. Thank you, Antioch, my Antioch members here, National Council of Negro Women, the NAACP. Thank you, families, for your love and support, especially my sister Phyllis, who is the wind beneath my wings. Thanks to my daughters, Charmaine, Charlene, and Cheryl, who have supported me on this journey. And I would like to end this with Minister Polk. Jeanette Polk has a message at the end of her emails that I would like to share with you. Serving humanity isn't hard if in your heart you are really serving Christ. Thank you, and to God be the glory.